Hello guys, and welcome back for another episode. Today I'm going to be comparing the Rolex Submariner 116610 versus the Rolex Submariner 16610. Now, as you can see on the picture on the left, we do have the older Submariner, and on the right we have the newer Submariner. Okay, so basically the 16610 model of the Submariner date was discontinued in favor of the 116610 Submariner date, which is often referred to by its most notable feature as a ceramic sub. So I'm going to start with the bezel, the differences. The most exciting and visually accessible difference between the two models is the ceramic bezel, officially called Cerachrome. Cerachrome is an insert, and it's a very interesting material. Its main purpose is complete scratch-proof, unlike the aluminum inserts on the older Submariners. Now, you probably could scratch ceramic, but you're more likely to shatter it. And if you did shatter it, it would be likely more expensive to replace than the aluminum bezel insert. But there hasn't been any cases so far. The aluminum bezel inserts are about $200 to replace, so it's much cheaper than the Cerachrome. So I think the Cerachrome is a true advantage for most owners, considering it's scratch resistant and it's probably never going to break. What I don't see pointed out frequently is the improvement in the actual mechanism of the bezel, which is amazing on the new sub compared to the old one. On the 16610, a single click spring controls the bezel's rotation, and it can become stuck or rotate freely. It's also difficult to seat the bezel accurately, and the bezel is a little frustrating when you're putting it back on because it might be a half a tick off, half a tick on, and everybody likes their bezel perfectly lined up. Now, the 16610 uses a 4-click spring set into the case. This results in a perfect alignment of the bezel markers and a consistently smooth and solid turn. Now, I want to get through the lume on the new sub and the lume on the old sub. Basically, the most noticeable feature is the luminous markers, because it glows in a bluish green color instead of the green color on the old sub, and Rolex refers to this as chromolite. Although most people suspect that it's the same super luminova material that Rolex has been using for years, just with an alternate color. The particular color of blue-green is the one that the dark adjusted eye is most sensitive to. So whether or not it's subjectively brighter, your eyes are more sensitive to that wavelength, and you will perceive it as brighter. Now, case size. This is a very noticeable feature of the new Submariner. The 16610 sub and the 116610 sub, they both measure 40 millimeters in width. However, the newer sub will appear larger on the wrist than the old one due to a change in the lug size. Now, the first reason is the crown guard, which is nearly twice as wide on the new model. This gives the impression of a wider case. The second is, of course, which I said, is the lugs. The lugs are nearly twice as wide on the new sub, meaning the case tapers down much less. So instead of measuring 24 millimeters at the base of the lugs, the measurement is 27 millimeters. So that's a big difference, and some people really don't like it, and some people do like the new bulkier Submariner. Now, of course, the best feature, in my opinion, is the new bracelet and buckle. The links of the new sub date are entirely solid. It's difficult to see it without removing a link, so I'm going to throw a photo up there for you to see. It makes the bracelet heavier, and it completely removes the issue of bracelet stretch that has been so common on the older Rolex models. Now, the glide lock clasp is a truly noticeable and great improvement. Not only does it give a greater degree of precision when micro-adjusting for fit, it also makes it easier for owners to perform the task of adjusting the bracelet themselves on the go or on the fly. If you live somewhere hot, you'll notice your wrist does swell when you go into a hot environment, and a micro adjustment is great to help you with that. So, in my opinion, overall, the new 116610 model presents a series of strong, clear improvements over the earlier model, while remaining it does remain visually true to the classic form, just in a more modern size. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, hit that like button. I'll see you on the next one.